We are bioplastic, meaning that all our systems can be turned up or down, depending on what our body thinks is best. The most adaptable is our nervous system. We've got a nervous system that learns and adapts. And what we find is the longer we're in pain for, the better and more efficient that our body becomes at producing pain. And we see an increase in the sensitivity of our system. So let's imagine that before you became injured, the point at which you damaged tissue was really high. We tended to produce pain just before that. So that's a really good protection mechanism to stop us from hurting our tissues. Now let's imagine that we've been injured for a while and our tissue tolerance has dropped a little bit, meaning the point at which we damage tissue has dropped slightly. You're still quite strong, but because you've altered the way you're moving, you've been avoiding certain activities, you're not quite as strong as what you once were. You're producing pain now far earlier than when you're going to damage tissue. So what we're noticing here, there is a bigger buffer zone between the point at which you damage tissue and when you produce pain. So this is really great in the short term, but not so good in the long term when it continues. So how do we get these lines closer together? How do we get this buffer zone more of a healthy buffer zone? We do this through identifying threats in your world, and we look at giving them less power and decreasing them. We look at increasing things in your world which bring you a sense of safety, your valued goals, activities, and what you love doing. We then do some graded exposure. We're usually through exercises, but there's many ways that we can do this. We gently expose your body to certain stresses and certain dangers, and your body learns over time that they're no longer as dangerous. We also will explore your lifestyle factors and stress, sleeping patterns, diet. Many different lifestyle factors can increase this buffer zone further and really get that sensitivity lifting, but also when we start to manage them properly, we'll see them dropping as well. So what we'll see is when we start moving again, our tissues might become a little bit stronger. So the point at which we damage tissue gets lifted. Now what we'll do is slowly bring this buffer zone closer together. So by decreasing the threats in your world, increasing the safeties, changing those lifestyle patterns, we'll start to decrease the sensitivities. Now this is a nice straight line, but that's not really how it works. Because our system has been turned on and is really protecting you, you will get mini flare-ups, but don't freak out. Flare-ups are going to be normal, and it's a part of being able to manage those. So your recovery is more going to be like the Toblerone recovery, where there'll be ups and downs, there'll be many flare-ups along the journey, but on the whole, your sensitivity is slowly decreasing. And this will take you more towards what you value, what you love, and hopefully will find also give your pain a lot less power.